I think like on our first episode this week, we talked about how there's this weird like a lot of Trump's policies, like his economic policy, his foreign policy, that there is this weird schism in the Trump White House, or at least there appeared to be, on how they were approaching negotiations over the Israel Gaza ceasefire, and I was gonna say like there did appear to be this schism, but no more because like the guy who was the lead negotiator who did direct talks with Hamas and then went on American TV on CNN and said, quote, America is not an agent of Israel, has been dismissed. And then there was another guy who was up for a position under Tulsi Gabbard, who was he was like certainly a conservative, definitely a right-wing guy, but a critic of Israel and a critic of the idea that the United States needs to go to war with Iran. He's been shit-canned as well. So like, what do we make of what used to be a schism in the Trump White House, at least on this issue, at least a very minor schism, now being what appears to be completely sanded over?
I mean, that minor schism, I think, is something that's created something out of something that is particular to Trump, in that he is obsessed more than anything with that base property of himself, which is getting deals done, right? You'll get the deal done with North Korea. We'll bring Kim Jong-il. I could easily see a future scenario in which he's like, oh, yeah, we brought Hamas to the table. We forced them to get here. We made a brilliant deal with Hamas and Israel, and so on and so forth. But there is only so far in which that can go, and Israel seems to be the threshold in which that cannot go over. So it doesn't matter if it's Kushner's roommate doing the negotiations. If he goes out and he talks to the Hamas guys and he finds out they're human beings, he's got to fucking go. The people inside the administration are going to make that happen. It doesn't matter. And Tulsi Gabbard, I'm not entirely sure that's much of an aberration, at least in her department. She's always been a fucking...
I mean, I don't know what her beliefs are, but any beliefs that she once had, crazy or not, she's abandons and adopts at will.
She is a Hindu nationalist that at one point decided that Bernie was like on the way up. Like that's basically it.
She's gone very far in politics for someone with severe and crippling social anxiety. Like what a weird choice of career for her. What a weird person.
Well, she got the rogue hair, so she's got that going for her. That can take
anyone she touches, she picks up their opinions. That's what happens
in With Tulsi, and I just want to immortalize one thing here because it's one of the stupidest things I've ever witnessed. Like, she, for politicians, is very attractive, and that leads people to just like insanely follow her and boost her and make her relevant to the people. Like, I had somebody I knew in middle school reach out to me a couple years ago, and he was a total Tulsi freak now, to the point where Tulsi signed his arm at a campaign event, and the next day he got it tattooed on his arm.
Bro,
like,
no,
you are fucking insane. If you have a support base like that, you will go very far, even if otherwise you've got nothing going on.